Before you know it, it's that time of year again, gift giving. You don't want to wait to the last minute again, do you? Okay, good. You've come to the right place then. Let's get started on the top 10 gifts gardeners want.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Number 1, seeds. I really like this one because it's very compact. It doesn't take up much space, and it doesn't have to be planted right away. If you don't know anything about plants, you might want to stay away from flower mixes because some can cause problems in certain gardens. It's best to keep it simple, like one plant, like an annual, like marigold seeds or zinnia seeds. Everyone likes zinnias, right? I plan to give this bulk seed pack of zinnias as a Christmas gift to someone who has a whole lot of land and really enjoys zinnias. This big package didn't come with a nice label, so I put my own on here. I don't have a color printer, but if you do, you could add some fun colors and make it really nice. Or you could find a photo in a magazine and cut a picture out. That's what I did. I couldn't really find a zinnia photo. This was the only one I could find, so that's the one that's going on here. By the way, this is another garden gift idea. It's a magazine subscription someone gave to me. And look, they mentioned my favorite rose that I did a video on recently, raspberry cupcake. Number 2, bird baths. Be careful with this one. Does it fit their style? Are they really going to like it? It could be like buying someone a weird piece of clothing. Are you giving them a project they don't want, like installation and maintenance, cleaning, refueling? So, unless you really know their style, it's best to stick with something that can serve multiple purposes, like a decorative dish. You could store many different items in it, like I'm using it as a soap dish, or you could put it under the sink where you don't have to look at it all the time. Number 3, beautiful soaps. Who doesn't use soap? Unless you get a very strong fragrance, this should be a great functional gift for anybody. Just don't get too crazy with the shapes, like these cactus ones, because while they are cute, they become less functional and more awkward to use. This one might sound like a silly gift, but it's actually incredibly useful. There's not much variety to choose from, but this one lets you customize it with some text at least. It's really important to get that soil off, and I've found this is the fastest way to get it done. It makes a great stocking stuffer or part of a gift basket you can make yourself by hand-picking each item and then wrapping the whole thing in clear cellophane. Okay, this one is pretty darn cute, but I bet mine is more functional. Okay, gift certificate. It sounds kind of lazy, but if you put some thought into it, it can be much better than just giving someone cash, for example. You know they have some kind of interest in gardening, so what kind of interest is it?
To try and attempt to imagine what it is like inside of the possessed mind of the addict.
If they like roses, for example, you can get them a gift certificate to David Austin Roses, or a bunch of other rose sellers or websites that sell all kinds of things, not just roses. Maybe they're interested in growing vegetables, so you can get a gift certificate for a place that specializes in vegetable seeds and plants. Gloves. I've tried so many, but these are my absolute favorite. You get a 6-pack for that price. And they're reusable, you just wash them. Personally, I wear a ladies medium, but I do have long fingers. I just toss them into this basket when they're dirty, and I have a whole bunch because I'm constantly circulating them. Sometimes my hands are sweaty and I just want a new pair. So I'll toss these in a basket, and when I have a whole bunch, I'll bring them to the washing machine. There are fun colors like this one, but I actually prefer the cheaper green ones. In my experience, they're just not as good quality. A thicker glove provides more protection, especially from sharp things like rose thorns. For real protection against rose thorns, you can buy gauntlets. Whenever I think of gauntlet, I think of medieval battles. And I guess it is like battling something when you're dealing with all of those thorns. Personally, I never really like wearing them because they're very hot. Plus, it's hard to find the right fit. Most of the gloves are very stiff, so you really need to get a roomy glove, otherwise the seams will cut into your skin and really hurt. People forget about this one. Sun hats. They're so important and underrated. These are my two favorites, and I've tried so many, trust me. Sunday afternoons is the sturdiest, but I actually prefer this flower one. It's more of a lightweight cotton material. When it comes to straw hats, I have not had good experience with various straw hats. Compared to the others, they don't breathe as well, they're heavier, they're not as comfortable, and they're harder to keep clean. This one is my favorite. It's so adorable, it's easy to clean, and it's lightweight and comfortable. Plus, it's inexpensive compared to lots of other hats. Gardeners are in the sun all the time, hunched over especially, often weeding, where our necks are especially vulnerable. And this isn't even skin cancer, this is just cosmetic disfigurement, easily preventable if you were taken care of as a child and you learned about skin protection. Okay, I'm getting off my soapbox and we're gonna get on to the next gift. Rain boots. Of course, you're going to need to know their usual size. They're pretty inexpensive, very affordable. They'll keep your feet dry. There's not much style to most of them. I guess people appreciate some different color ones with hearts on them or whatever, but I think it's like, who cares? I mean, when you're using them for gardening, they're going to be muddy in a couple of minutes, so who cares what they look like? Any kind of handheld garden tool, like a Japanese hori-hori knife, or some kind of mini rake, this is my favorite. It never falls apart. Hand pruners, preferably bypass pruners. There's really nice Fisker ones, but any ones will do. They don't have to last a lifetime for everybody. There's some of us who leave our tools outside, they get rusty, and we just can't repair it or whatever. It's nice to have a second hand tool available just in case. A companion gift or another stocking stuffer option might be these alcohol wipes to keep pruners clean between cuts and prevent spreading diseases between plants. Seat or knee cushion. Sometimes our knees hurt on a hard surface or just from kneeling a long time. I had one of these in black color, and I really liked it until it started bleeding black color all over my knees. That could be because I would just leave it outside all the time though. I received this one as a gift, and I really like it, although it's not very water repellent. These were great for a flooring project we did, but I don't like them for gardening. They're very hot in summer and hard to put on and take off. Technically this is a top 10 list, but I have a few more bonus gift ideas. Lights. Those of us with long, cold winters especially appreciate these. With these indoor lights, we can grow herbs in the middle of winter, or just get an early head start in spring. Bonus gift idea number 12. Garden beds, but this one is best if you really know they're interested in gardening for the long haul and preferably already have garden beds and can use an additional one. In that case, you want to match the same shape and size and material if you can. It will just look nicer if it matches. Nothing lasts forever, but after some experience with metal rusting in our wet climate, I really prefer cedar wood the best. Bonus gift idea number 13. Books. Various books. Who doesn't use a notebook once in a while to scribble something down? Spiral-bound notebooks are the best because you can never lose your place with a spiral-bound notebook. They stay open easily. There are so many nice garden spiral notebooks out there. Or if you want a plant book, you can find one about any topic. This one happens to be my favorite. Bonus gift idea number 14. Arbors, they're so charming. We actually got this particular one for someone. We chose the white one because we knew it would go with their house with white trimmings. We gave them a gift receipt, but fortunately they did not return it and it looks great on their property now. I tend to prefer wood, even though it might not last as long as vinyl. Mainly because I'm outside a lot and kind of sensitive to sound, and the sound of vinyl rubbing in the wind bothers me a little bit. I just prefer to hear the sounds of nature when I'm outside. Anyway, I hope something in here helped you with your own personal gift quest. And remember, if you receive a gift you don't like, don't automatically throw it out. Think about how you can repurpose it or bring it to a donation center. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.